By the way, my name is Alkebulan Trust Reacts. We can trust when it comes to all things reactions, and we're going to react to MrBeast. Let me skip that properly. To feed one person in need or something like that. So let's just see that, Mr. Get me? So if you're a MrBeast fan, hit the subscribe button. Get me? So yeah, watch this video to feed one person in need. All right, so let's watch it. All right, so if you're a MrBeast fan, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Let's go, let's go. I want to know details, because that's when I'm.
It feels like this. Happy, excited.
We're talking about British TV models.
That's it. Well, Sky feels like that, but telly.
Are you not embarrassed?
Home ponds. Airwick Active Fresh Auto Spray tackles them effortlessly.
Ironically, IVD was on her platform.
Every single time someone watches this video, it helps feed someone in need. And since we get a lot of views, I brought a lot of people. Here you go.
Thank you.
So, first of all, yeah, let me just break this down first and foremost. When I first found out that MrBeast was going to an African country, he never mentioned, no one really said where in Africa he was going. They said he was going to help in some sense. All right, cool, whatever. But if he's going to do it, I'd rather him not film it. Yeah, as much as I'm reacting to this video, I would rather he not film it. I would rather he just literally help properly and contact me, and so we can get real solutions in place. Because the issue I have personally, yeah, this is just a personal issue of mine. So no one else's, but some may agree, some may disagree, right? But basically, it's the perception of we can't help our own people, or our leaders can't help our own people. But our leaders, most of them are sabotaged. Yeah, I'm gonna say it straight up. They're sabotaged for whatever reason. They're sabotaged, and you could be like, yeah, but they have the mind of their own. No, I don't think you understand how sabotaged they are. Do you understand? Because what happens is those who really care and trying to do right by our people, they only end up there's two things, the two ways they end up. They either get exiled or there's a military coup. There's one or two reasons, you know what I mean? Or even when there's a military coup, they get, you know what I mean? Those are just simple facts. So when I see this, I'm like, all right, cool, that's fine, he can help out. But what country is he going to? You know what I mean? Is everything he's doing sustainable? Because that's what needs to really be put in place. Sustainable, long-term help. Something that's sustainable. And you can argue, be like, if you're watching this video, you're helping feed. But hang on, you got money from other videos, from other content. Why can you not use that money? You understand? Why can you not allocate that money? If you're that poor at money managing, then get an accountant to help you manage your money. You understand? And I don't think he's poor at managing money, by the way. I think from what it looks like, he knows how to manage his money quite well. Let's go.
No problem.
And if you're wondering how this works, every time someone watches this entire video, including you right now, money is generated. And as this video grows, that increasing amount of money will feed an astonishing amount of people.
Everybody eats.
But that's not all it's gonna do. You watching this video will supply farmland, build massive kitchens, build schools with food for their students, and save children from child labor. So honestly, I'm glad you're here.
There you go.
Okay, so I heard about the child labor thing. So this is the thing. What African country is he in? So if he's helping build farms, cool, that's nice. If he's helping build kitchen, that's nice. And he's helping with the school situation, that's nice. But now my question becomes, what African country are you in, bro? Do you understand? And again, like you're doing all of this for what? People are watching this. No, it's fine. Yeah. But like, yeah, people are watching this. This is what I don't understand. You're saying people are watching this and that you're feeding one person. I just don't understand the logistics of how that works. To me, that just seemed like farming engagement. And I am sick and tired of people using African people in general, yeah, for farming engagement and using them for the perception that they are poor, they are ignorant, they are this, they are that, they can't help themselves. I'm sick and tired of it. If you're talking about helping stop child labor is not also just in Africa, by the way. You understand? But let's speak about child labor for a minute, right? I dare you to go to Goma. I dare Mr. Beast. I hope he's in Goma, by the way, but like I dare him to go to Congo. Like go to Congo and sort out the situation there, because whatever device he's filming on, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a mineral from that country that he's using. Do you understand? You're talking about child labor, alright? Alright.
1,500 people have now been fed.
I'm very excited for the future.
The meals you saw us giving away are cost-effective and jam-packed with nutrients. And honestly, way healthier than most meals in America.
Jimmy, why does it feel like I'm carrying the whole thing?
Let's get to feeding. There are over 500 kids that attend this school that now every single school day will get a free breakfast and lunch just for coming to school. And the more of you that watch this video, the longer we'll be able to keep that program going.
The community is very happy because of the food. I'm very much happy to the organization because now the students are coming.
And with this meal right here, we just fed the entire school breakfast.
You can sit anywhere if you want.
Okay. Can we sit on the cool kids table? How does it taste? Does it taste good?
Yeah, so good.
It tastes good?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy made it.
I did make it.
And because of our meal program, the school attendance skyrocketed. So it only made sense to upgrade their classrooms.
They have so few desks at the school that some...
Let me see something. I want to see what country is in, bro. Where is... Hold on.
They two play with colors.
Let me see that again. Hold on.
Sense to upgrade their classrooms.
They have so few desks at the school that some students literally have to sit on rocks. I assume you're not supposed to put 4 kids on one of these.
Of course, this is only supposed to take 2 kids,
Really?
not 4.
Can you ask them if they'd like new desks?
Mungependa kuletewa desks mpya?
I'll be right back then. Bring it on in!
We got some new desks for everybody!
And now, even with all these new students, everyone has a place to sit.
How happy they are! Let's get downloaded!
Oh, I love this video!
Listen, I'll be real with you. I respect this in a sense because obviously desk space is important, school is important, education is important, but the right education is important. So as long as they're being fed, ironically, being fed the right information to be able to do the stuff they need to do to be able to become adults, to be able to live independently, to be able to grow their economy and all the stuff there and maintain their economy, then cool. That's the main thing, right? You know what I mean? So they can take care of their families and all that stuff there. That's the main thing. That should be the number one key. Other than that, so I'm not even trying to disrespect Mr. Beast or anything like that. I'm just saying what's on my mind. So if you think I'm being rude, I apologize. I'm just saying what's on my mind. But the reality is, what's being taught in these schools? Get me? Because you can have schools, and you know what I mean. Look, this guy's from anyway. Let me not say anything.
This really puts into perspective the things we take for granted in America and Europe. Like something as simple as a new desk for their school so they don't have to sit on rocks. It's literally making their week.
Thank you, Jim. This means a lot.
All right, thanks for the help, guys. They're carrying all the way right now.
You ready for your new desks? Yeah?
Obviously, they can't feed all these kids breakfast and lunch every school day with
There's a former client of mine. His name is John Webster.
Right.
this kitchen, which is why we built this brand new kitchen. And on top of revamping the school, we also dug a...
Where? You know what? I need to use... I saw that name. And I'm just baffled right now. I need to know exactly where this is. Hold on. Where is Tara? Okay. He's in Kenya. He's in Kenya. Fair enough. Fair play. He's in Kenya. He's in Kenya. He's in Kenya. He's in Kenya. You see, this is what he should have mentioned in the beginning of the video. He should have said, I'm in Kenya right now. Do you know what I mean? And this particular location, boom, 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 boom. Like, that's what he should have said. No disrespect. You can't just start out the way you just started, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I hear him saying, watching this video feeds a certain amount of people. Every time you watch this video, it feeds amount of people. Like, that to me just sounds like your real intentions are you just want views to get paid. And yes, you are still going to help those people, but at the same time, at the back end of it, you're still scheming money from the top, scheming money somehow, some way. That's the way I see it. And you can call me skeptical for a reason, because certain situations have happened, and you know what I mean? Because even when I was trying to do my thing, I won't even lie to you, no one would really want to help me in my situation. Like, nobody. So I'm like, all right, cool. If no one wants to help, then cool. I'll just do things my way. You know what I mean? Just scale it down a bit. Get me? Big ideas, but just transform it into what I'm literally doing now. You know what I mean? Like, where I can react to certain situations and give education on certain situations. Like, that's the best I can be from where I'm at. Yeah. If MrBeast can, you know, go and this is the thing, it's like the money, this is what I don't understand. Is he saying for a sustainable future, the money, every money generated from this video is going towards that village in Kenya? Then fair enough. You know what I mean? I can understand it and I would respect it, because it generally would mean that, but that's not how it's coming across. Because you still use money from elsewhere to fly to Kenya, to go to drive to buy all these desks, to do all this stuff. Do you know what I mean? Where did the money, like, let's break this down. Where did he get the money for that? So that's what I'm saying to myself. He could have easily done this privately. Easily. He could have easily just built up have his own foundation, and then use the foundation, use money from the money he's making from his YouTube videos or whatever videos, and put money into that account and say that money goes to that foundation so we can do this and that. He could so easily do that. You understand? The same way. Anyway, let's keep it moving, because I don't want to sound like I'm ranting. I'm just saying what's on my mind.
A well here with water storage, plus a greenhouse, and pan the camera, a farm. We are hooking this school up with everything they need.
And for the influx of students at neighboring schools,
We're partnering with massive farms like this one. And this is Justice. He runs the farm.
Welcome to Olelesha Farm. We have two parts of the farm. One part of the farm goes directly to the schools, and the other part of the farm we specifically grow to sell to nearby communities, which helps to keep the non-profit going.
and because right now these farms are using manual labor, which is not efficient enough to produce as
Okay, he said to help the non-profit guy. What is the non-profit organization he's talking about? Is he talking about MrBeast non-profit, or is he talking about another non-profit organization? Because there's two things he mentioned where the farming goes towards: the schools and towards the local community. So we need to make things make sense here. You understand? Like, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just trying to get a clear understanding of what's going on. Like, I'm intrigued. You know what I mean? Like, it's a massive deal of what MrBeast is doing. Don't get that twisted. And I'm still for keeping things private, if I'm honest with you. You know what I mean? If I'm completely honest with you.
as much food as the schools need.
We brought you a brand new tractor!
No way.
Now instead of people doing manual work like this, they can instead just use this tractor.
What previously took 45 minutes will now just take 45 seconds.
This tractor is more important than you may realize. Just because we're taking the money from all the views on this video and giving it to school meal programs doesn't mean food just magically spawns out of thin air. The food has to come from somewhere, and in this case, it's coming from the increased yield on this tractor across this massive farm.
And to be sure,
obviously it's smart that he's showing what, like, the money, the views, but here's the thing here. This is what I still don't understand. So he's saying, he's literally saying this is a sustainable way for the money to go to this situation here. Feds. I can't dispute that. That's a smart idea, but still, I still feel like the best idea is to have a foundation and just keep things private.
This food reaches as many families as possible. We've got a special surprise for this school.
Everyone, come over here. Here are the keys to your brand new truck for the community. Congratulations.
What?
I want you to use this to feed all the community.
Thank you so much.
We have a new truck.
This truck will enable the school to provide excess meals to families all over the community.
And inside of your guys' brand new truck is enough food for over 100,000 meals.
The community was so thankful, they gifted me a goat.
I have a goat now.
And if you thought 100,000 meals was a lot, by the end of this video, because of your view, we will be giving away 1,000,000 meals.
That's Kenya for you.
Let's head over to Ghana, where we also funded the construction of not just
exactly where they was. That's Kenya for. Now we're going to Ghana. Okay. Now you can't.
another kitchen and water tank, but also a new farm for a local school.
The cabbage we're planting here in around 2.5 months will look like this.
We can feed the students just from this small farm.
But unlike this farm, the millions of others all across Ghana don't share such a positive story.
It's a farming community. Most of the parents are cocoa farmers.
And sadly, the children are as well, playing a crucial role in generating their family's income.
4 out of 5 of your students before they enrolled to this school worked on a cacao farm.
Yeah.
And now instead of working on a cocoa farm, they're getting an education just because we're giving them a free meal.
Yeah.
This food is increasing our enrollment, bringing the kids to school, and they're still in school too.
This is how I use the Google Pixel 9 to capture my adventures.
And we found another way to help kids stay in school.
These are their brand new cows. We bought dozens of pairs of animals that we're going to be gifting to these families. And with that extra income, they'll be able to send their kids to school as opposed to having them work on farms. Tomorrow will be their first day of school.
Yes.
Congrats.
All right.
And with so many animals to give away, I had to rely on Tariq for help, which was a mistake.
Tariq, bring out the next 10 goats at the same time.
Oh man, that's a lot of goats. That's a lot of goats. Come on, goats. Come on, come on. Here we go. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Somebody get the goats. Somebody go.
All right, Tariq,
They got away.
Tariq, you're fired. Congrats on your brand new goats.
And I know the perfect way to celebrate our time in Ghana.
Have you guys had chocolate? Tell me what you guys think of it. No problem. Do you like the taste of it? You guys want to see the drone? If you look up, you can see yourself.
Was he giving away his own chocolate?
On the camera.
It's sad, but 45% of children that live in cacao farming households in Ghana work in illegal child labor. So to fight this at Feastables, we are working with the farmers to establish child labor monitoring and remediation system to get the kids out of child labor and into school.
That's why I never said anything. I said, let me just wait to hear what he's got to say. But, you know.
Prayer that we have school feeding for our learners, and now we have it. So we thank you so much, and we hope that this will continue for years. I hope forever.
And now that these families in Ghana have enough to eat, back in the United States, ending hunger requires solving a completely different problem. Believe it or not, America produces so much food that almost 40% of it simply gets thrown away. But if we could preserve just 10% of that, we could theoretically end hunger in the United States. And that brings us to the Philadelphia wholesale produce market.
One of the largest food marketplaces in America,
where every year up to 10 million pounds of unsold food is at risk of going to waste. Which is where Evan and his nonprofit, Sharing Excess, come in.
If they don't have a place to sell it, it's the easiest option to throw it away.
Let's take these potatoes, for example. Some retailer might be like, hey, if they're within 1 month of expiring, we don't want it. But instead, you're like, yo, why not give it to people who are starving?
That's right, it's a no-brainer.
So Evan and his organization, Sharing Excess, collect millions of pounds of food that, for silly reasons, would have been thrown away.
What are we looking for? This looks good.
That looks good, so we're gonna put it in the good box.
Okay, this one looks a little not good.
Not so good, throw it in the bin.
Okay, and that's all you do?
Yeah, if we make it more complicated, people wouldn't do it.
Wait, Tariq, why is your pepper so small? I think I got the biggest pepper out of the...
No Diddy. Yo.
Everyone knows what you do with your pepper.
Wait, your pepper's deformed, Nolan. It's like curly. Yo, the boys wish they had a pepper this big. All this food is just what's been donated today from this building.
And there's even more out there. Just we need more trucks to be able to pick up all of the food that's actually available.
This market and others like it have so much food that even the Sharing Excess organization can't distribute it all before it goes bad. But with just one more truck, they could rescue up to 7 million pounds of additional food every year. And maybe you can see where this is going, but I made sure Evan couldn't, as I led him to the surprise that I had prepared for him.
Evan! Take off your blindfold and turn around. Look at your brand new truck.
And again, just by watching this video, you're helping us give more money to Sharing Excess so that they can continue to fill this truck with food for years to come. But
to where? Where is Sharing Excess food going towards? Is it just to those who don't have food in Philadelphia? Do you understand? Would he team up with those like Meek Mill and Will Smith and them, and they're from Philly? Like, help me understand how. This is what I don't understand about this whole situation. I'm there thinking he literally is talking about this video. Literally is about the situation that we now know is in Kenya, but he got another situation in Ghana. All right, I'm there thinking it's just that. If it was just Kenya and they say, all right, this video is just for Kenya, this one's just for Ghana, cool. Like it would be easy for me to understand. But now I'm just thinking, this guy's just doing this for views, bruv. I know it sounds mad to say, and maybe I'm sounding a bit jealous, but I ain't jealous. Trust me, dog. I'm just trying to understand the logistics of how you're breaking it down, like, because let's be real, when it comes to videos on YouTube, no matter how much you watch, it's going to be how much you get paid is determined on the click per minute and the CTC as well. Like there's different valuation points. So you ask me, like, obviously MrBeast has been making more money on me from YouTube for a long time. That's a fact. Yeah. So obviously he knows how it works. So maybe I don't know, one day he can show me how it works. You know what I mean? Because right now, to me, it's just not clicking in my brain how this works. Because who is Sharing Excess food going towards? That's not clear. Is it going to the what? Is it going to go into Kenya and go into Ghana? Let me know.
let me show you what just one day with an additional food truck looks like. Starting with supplying the Double Trellis Food Kitchen, where they cook gourmet meals for the needy every day.
Everything you see here would have been thrown away, but now it is a gourmet meal going to someone in need. This is crazy.
And while the meals we cooked fed 600 people, our one truck still had thousands of pounds of fresh produce to stock multiple community fridges, hand out directly to people on the streets, and even host our own food drive in North Carolina, where hundreds of people were in need of nutritious food. And you can help too with the help of DoorDash.
By watching this video right now, you're helping feed someone in need.
And for a limited time, if you purchase this hoodie available exclusively at DashMart on DoorDash, you're going to help to donate
100 meals like this to people in need. Some meals for you?
Appreciate it.
I'm noticing Evan's putting his Sharing Excess brand.
See, look, I've noticed something here, and I'm glad he did that. 20 views equals 100, whatever, or something like that. Or I'm glad he did it like that, because if he did it that with the other one, I'd be like, okay, I understand. But again, this is just one video. So can you help me break this down? Like, so this is what I tried to say. This could easily just be done privately. You understand? Because he can use the money he makes from other videos and just put it into a foundation and then do it privately. I said it like, again, look, I was talking about Kenya then, I'm talking about Ghana, now I'm talking about Philly. It's the same difference. Doesn't matter what location. I'm just talking about the logistics of things. But maybe I'm wrong. And I'm glad, I don't mind if I'm wrong.
Branding over the DoorDash hoodies. All right, here we go. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Sorry, I had to pause the food drive to settle that.
Do you need a hat?
Scan the QR code or click the link in the description to purchase our hoodie on DoorDash now. Guys, let's help as many people in need as possible. DoorDash's Project Dash, in just a few years, has helped to deliver over 100 million meals.
All of this food would have been thrown away. Isn't that crazy?
That's great.
Hey, do you watch the videos?
Yeah.
Do you know his name?
No.
She took a picture of him.
Hey, neither do we. And once the food drive was over, I still had 2 more surprises for Evan.
Evan, I have 2 checks for you. First, to get us to 1 million meals, here's a check for 600,000 meals. Before the video goes up, we said we'd do 1 million meals. I need you to do 600,000 of them.
We're on it.
And then after the video goes up, I don't know yet. It depends how many of them watch the video. So here's a blank check, and as they watch the video, I will fill it in so you can keep feeding people in need.
Oh my God, guys, please watch this video. We can provide so much food.
The dollar amount written here is up to you guys. Not only did DoorDash step up to help fund these meals, but so did a gentleman named Tony Robbins who has a message for you guys.
What you're doing is so important. Every view you watch is going to bring more meals. So I'm going to commit 10 million meals to you, matching funds for anybody who wants to join me here. Let's really do everything we can to get as many people helped as possible.
Make sure you share this video with your friends because of Tony Robbins and DoorDash. Every 20 views equals a meal to someone in need. Let's share this.
Okay, so do you know what my genuine thoughts are after watching this? He did exactly what I was thinking. I knew from the jump he's doing this for views. And he's very smart for doing that. He's very smart for doing that and using the Africans for that. You're a waste man for that. I can't even like, I'm joking. That is what it is. Just hit the like button because alright, cool, positive. See, alright. We gave fame to the right person, incredible. This bro is not just a YouTuber, but is a hero of our time. Thank you so much for visiting Kenya, us in Kenya. May your success grow 100 times. He helps more than the government. What a hero. So I hear what people are saying, yeah. I genuinely hear what people are saying. So I'm gonna be positive. I will be positive. I will try. I'll say I am still confused. No. Let me just be positive. This is incredible and inspiring. I mean, it is incredible and it is inspiring. We can't even dispute that fact. All right, we can't dispute that fact. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. By the way, I forgot if you wanted to shout out. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are because I'm intrigued. Like, how did he's smart for the way he did it. I'm gonna super react to more MrBeast in later future, probably from other channel. But with that one, I'm still confused on what he actually meant. You know what I mean? But anyway.